The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vahi's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
How the fuck does that... How is that any good? So if someone's possessed, you use the knife and stab them in the eye, and if they survive, they're just blind in one eye? Well, like, what's the point of that? That's so dumb. Like, that's what the whole point of exorcism are for, to get rid of the demon, or demons, and then the person survives. And then if, like, the exorcism works, then the person's fine. They don't get stabbed in the face, and if they are lucky enough to live, then they're just blind in one eye. So it doesn't even always work then. If you stab them in the face, you could kill them. What the fuck? That's so dumb. What do I need for this wardrobe, this closet? What do I need for that? What's my objectives now? Help Emily Hartwood look for clues. Well, what do I need for this? I need a key or some shit. Where am I supposed to get a key from? What do I do then? Why is it that the camera angles are fixed in this room? What the fuck am I doing then? Oh, what's this room? Oh, furniture key.
Huh. Has that been there this whole time?
Well, I don't know. We haven't been in it before, have we? But why was it hiding behind there? Alright, let's open up this wardrobe. Closet. There's nothing in here. And now there's a phone ringing. Emily, you gonna say something or get it? Does she not hear that? Is that not coming from this room? Well, there's nothing in the closet. Why was it... What? I open up the closet, there's nothing in there. As soon as I open it, then a phone starts ringing. What? Who's calling? Who's calling the phone?
Hello?
Detective Carnby?
Who is this? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything he wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, detective. While you still can.
What? What the fuck was that about? That was Jeremy, but... Oh, shit.
Detective Carnby wanted nothing more than to make sense of it all. But clearly, that was not in the cards right now.
Well, firstly, what the fuck is going on? Investigate the broken clock. Why did the clock just shatter like that? And also, why did that sound like Jeremy, but it didn't seem like Jeremy? And then Carnby sounded like he made a deal with the Dark Man, saying like, oh, if I help him, he promised he'll leave him alone or some shit. Like, when did that happen? Okay, well, I need to find out what the numbers are. Use the talisman. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to figure out what the code is? What's this shit? Toy talisman. All the world's a stage.
Okay.
How did that get over there? And what's the code? I don't know what the code is. How am I supposed to figure out what the code is? I have no idea what to think. Fucking hell. So... I don't know what the code is. What do I do? Am I supposed to look at the thing on the floor? Is that what that is? Well, that doesn't really help me either. Hang on. Is that not right? I don't even know. I don't even know what to think the code is. It's like... It's not even solvable. It says it's not solvable. Use the talisman with the clock to open another gate. But it's showing on the map that the puzzle's not solvable. Because if it was solvable, then it would be green to show that it's solvable, but for some reason it's not showing that. So what am I supposed to use the shit on the floor to figure out what the code is? So you got the little circle and the medium circle pointing, like with the two arrow bits on the bottom pointing up, and then the bigger circle with the arrow on the top bit pointing down. So I guess that's what I have to do? But then why would the puzzle thing on the map say it's not solvable then, when it is? Oh, these fucking fixed camera angles. Why is it doing this shit now? It's never done this the whole time. But with the arrow pointing down and then you do it like this. Okay, it's literally showing his room we were just in. Okay. Well, how does that help? I literally just showed what I just saw, and now... Now what?
You okay? You look a little frazzled.
Just stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's not... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Right. Well, I'm pretty sure that shit's glowing on the ground.
Detective Carnby was worried Emily could tell, that she could see the madness written on his face. But what if he was the only one seeing the truth? Could that still be the case? If only he could find evidence that would make her understand that he had seen beyond the veil, or at least something that would show her he was worth the money she was paying him.
We're past the point of someone being worth the money they've been spent on, you know. But yeah, I feel like Emily does think Carnby's a bit mental.
Miss
Push.
Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
Okay.
Disheartened by his failure to make Emily understand what he was doing, Detective Carnby actually felt better seeing the frozen hell before him. There was a finality to it. Its clear symbolic opposite to the dark man's desert made him realize this was the end. Soon it would all be over.
Right, well, if this is near the end, and I do this without doing anything like leaving an offering at the Whispering Tree, then I'm going to load back a save and see what happens if I do that, and see if anything changes. If not, then I'll just do that, leave an offering, who knows what, at the Whispering Tree, if it's not something I don't have to do and I can just go past it, do another shit. If not, then I'll come back and do it, see what happens. So if it's something I can just skip and not have to do, and then, you know, I finish the game, I'll come back and do it and see what happens if I do that. If not, then, you know, if it's something I have to do, then, well, I'll be doing it. Because it's been an objective for a while, but I don't know if it's something I have to do. And also, I don't know if Emily's... See, I don't know if Carnby is fucking... if he's gone mad, or he is the only one seeing what's actually happening, because, like, you think there was a clear and obvious hole in the closet, but Emily was like, what are you talking about? It's like, what? Do you not see this shit? And then she's thinking it's like some sort of fashion metaphor. It's like, bitch, what are you talking about? But, you know, it's like, she doesn't see it, so it's like, okay, whatever. Are we in the desert now? Where's our ship? The fuck is that? An ice pick? No, this isn't the desert. It's like somewhere else, like it's frozen wasteland. Now you got a flare gun. Oh, so I got another pistol or revolver-like weapon. Use the flare gun to light up the sky and look for waypoint flags. Light your way forward. That's so weird. So now I'm using a flare gun? Can I use it on enemies, though? The Greenland expedition. Oh, so we're in Greenland now.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Oostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Oostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider, The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares, and headed toward the coast and up the climb, towards the Stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Ashton. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
What the fuck happened? What did he see? He must have seen something, or something happened. Like, what the hell happened to him? He obviously died of fucking hypothermia, but his whole body must have been like, you know, dead. Like, just where the cold just fucked his skin up so much that it was just all falling off. And that's fucked up. Sallow offering? Prisoner of Ice.
What can be said about Jacob van Ostad without evoking contempt or apologia? The first piece of information is the obvious. He is not the explorer Jeremy idolized in his youth, but the figment of his imagination. If you want biographical facts, I am not the one to answer such questions. In the case of Jeremy, he is a guardian of imagination, or rather a persona appointed the role of containing a self-sabotaging mania. However useful Jacob once was, his loyalty to Jeremy has slowly been replaced by fanaticism. Like a firekeeper who has for decades been burnt by his own sacred flames, now does what he imagines the fire wants. Jeremy has lost all control over Jacob and suffers greatly because of him, but is admittedly also still invigorated by his labor. In the plainest of words, Jacob keeps Jeremy sick so he can remain Jeremy.
Wait, what? What? So Jacob was never real? But I thought that piece of, like, that letter thing, that piece of paper I found where Dr. Gray was talking to Jeremy, like, he said, "Oh, let me show you this book," and, you know, because he was talking about his imagination and fantasism for different authors. And then Jacob was one of them, right? I think this Jacob was, because he said someone called Jacob, and then it's like, and that was Juan talking then, like reading this out, and he says that Jacob was never real. It was just made up in Jeremy's mind, and that Jacob has like infected Jeremy, and that's why Jeremy's sick, because Jacob's fucking him up, and he's doing that just so Jacob could be in control of Jeremy. So when I answered that phone back in Dr. Gray's office, was that Jacob talking for Jeremy? But even though Jacob's not real, there's something Jeremy's made up in his head. So is it like a fake personality then? What the fuck is happening? I think that's what's going on. So Jacob's not real. There's something he's like Jeremy's made up in his head, and apparently this person that Jeremy's made up in his head is infecting him or making Jeremy sick to keep to be in control of Jeremy. So he has control over him. Well, that doesn't help. I can't see shit. Do I shoot forward? That does not help. How long do these flares last for? Oh, there's a flag. Keep going. Nothing in the box, like, oh, there we go, more flyers. What the fuck is that rumbling noise? Oh, I think I see the other one. Yeah, I see something. What is that rumbling noise? Oh, let's go. Oh, there's the other one. What the fuck is that rumbling noise? Is that where I'm going? Up there? It looks like. That's where I'm going. See, I wonder if there's any, like, collectibles. Okay, so that's water. Very fucking wavy, that shit. Alright, so let's like going this way. Can I use the flare gun on enemies, or is that not a thing that will work? Is that something over there? See, I wouldn't be surprised if there is like a collectible out here somewhere. I don't think that's anything over there, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is something over there. So this must be the thing they were talking about in that letter, this strange, like, architectural site, this place where there's like structure and buildings, but they seem like something from another world, but they seem sophisticated, so there's not like just some random shit put together, but it's like something with, you know, intelligence. So, aliens? Yeah, because I wouldn't be surprised if there's shit like this in real life in Greenland, because Greenland has like a population of like, what, 60,000 people? Something like that? And you think, considering how big Greenland is, it's quite a big country, and you think, compare it to like a country like Iceland, where it's so much smaller, they have like a few 100,000 people. And yeah, Greenland only has like a few dozen thousand people, if that's even a way to say how many people that is. And then what the hell's this shit? Investigate the ruins. What's this moving cylinder ball thing? Who the fuck is that? Is that Jacob? I think that might be Jacob. I don't see who else it could be. Must be Jacob. Oh, let's walk up to him.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
Whoa, get the fuck back. Oh shit, get the shotgun out. How the fuck are you taking that? Fucking hell, he took a shitload. So that was Jacob. Why is that stopped? I don't know. I think I missed with the flare gun. I don't know if I actually did anything. Did I hit him? I don't think I did. Alright, let me switch back to the revolver. Fucking hell, and he looked all fucked up. He looked like a bloodsucker from fucking Stalker with the way his face looked. I think I missed with the flare gun, but I don't know if it would have actually done anything if I did hit him. But what the hell is this alien looking shit? Or this ancient civilization? Look at this thing. Machine gun ammo, and then more revolver ammo. What is this thing? Well, let's walk up to it. I don't want to go charging in. What the fuck is this? What is even happening? Align the stars? Sacrificial dagger. Talisman?
Of course, the Taurus. I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy, or maybe that is what you need to temper that mania of yours.
Is mania. So this is like a big talisman? Is it done? Did I do it? Look at this shit. What else am what am I supposed to do now? I don't understand. Am I supposed to do it where the blue shit's like all over the thing? What's happening? What the fuck?
God's sake, stay dead, will you?
What the fuck? Fucking hell, look at him! Oh, stab him. What the fuck? How is he still alive? Take him down! Stab him again! Let's try the flare gun a second. Oh, it's burning him. Fucking hell. Keep reloading, fuckface. Oh, stab him again, stab him again!
Jeremy?
I did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Jesus. What were you thinking, Carnby?